How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and this is our Braves franchise where we're playing every single game, and we just took 2 out of 3 from Texas. You saw 2 of those 3 games here on the channel. This third one we lost 8-5. That's fine. And now we take on the Marlins in a 3-game set as we continue this 9-game road trip, or 9-game series here at Truist. Braxton Garrett, Edward Cabrera, and Yuri Perez are your starters for this series. And Garrett's ERA is at 9.7 for Cabrera and 5.7 for the Marlins ace. And their lineup, like their pitchers, is majorly cold. The majority of them are cold, but 2 through 5 in that lineup are hot, and De La Cruz, Luis Arraez, Jake Burger, and Josh Bell. The Marlins are having a similar season here in this game than they are in real life. Probably a little bit better than they were in real life. Only have won 7 games, 30th in the league in runs allowed, 30th in home runs, but they do strike some guys out, so that'll be interesting to see. But their pitchers give up a lot of runs. When we played them in Miami at the beginning of April, we took 2 out of 3, as you can see there. And so we're looking to do some damage, take advantage of the cold pitching staff, where you're avoiding AJ Puck, who is their only really hot starter. And yes, we are playing the whole series in one go. So we're going to play games 1 through 3 all here on the channel. That way we can kind of move a little bit faster. We sit at 14-8. They sit at 7-16. Chris Sale, Bryce Elder, and Charlie Morton on the mound this series for us. Here's Chris Sale's stats through 4 games started. ERA is at 4. Not ideal, but not terrible either. He's been fine. Not doing as well as he would be in real life, but it is what it is. And one last time, this Marlins lineup, it looks a little bit different today. Birdie and Anderson leading off 1 and 2. Other than that, and Nick Fortes behind the plate. Christian Bethancourt in right field. That can't be right, but that's weird to me. Braxton Garrett, there you see his stats so far in the 2024 season. So a 9 ERA, 18 innings pitched in 4 starts, 0 and 3. Picking things up here in the 3rd inning, 7-8-9 for Miami. And Gordon bunts that foul, or swings and hits it foul. Kind of like a bunt. 0-1. There's strike 3. So it was 0-2. And he got down on... Sorry, it was 1-1. Anyways, point is, he's a strikeout victim. That's right, Christian Bethancourt in right field, former Braves top prospect, and he's going to hit that one pretty far into center field, but Michael Harris making a running catch, robbing Bethancourt of extra bases. Not much pop in that bat, but he was able to get a hold of one. Nick Fortes is going to draw a walk, and that is the first base runner for the Marlins, and it will flip the lineup card over. 2 walks now. I'm sorry, that was Birdie who drew the walk. Fortes also drew a walk. But there we go. Ground out. Thank you to Tim Anderson. And Chris Sale works out of it with the score still 0-0. Bottom 4. Braxton Garrett out there. 1-2 count to Matt Olson. Takes the ball outside. And I hope you guys will forgive this audio quality, and the video quality, I guess, but especially the audio quality. I don't really know what's happening, because clearly there's some, like, echo or something. I discussed it in Monday's video, but then you're going to find out later, I turned down one of the sounds on OBS, and it may have taken away most of the sound. I don't know. 4th strikeout for Garrett, so he's looking pretty good. But the point is, I'm trying to figure out what I did to the audio, how to fix it, so bear with me. I was using Twitch for the longest time, and now I'm back to using OBS. My computer, I just had so many technical issues recently that my computer, I had to stop using OBS for a while, and now I'm back at it, and I don't really know what the deal is. 2-2 to Austin Riley.
3-2.
3-2. He's one of our hot hitters. Ozzy Albies is starting to heat up a little bit. He's on deck. Fouled off, stays alive. And there's a nice one-out walk here. Base runner for the Braves, his first walk of the game. Ozzie climbs in. He's 1 for 1, batting from the right. He has a superb contact there. Ground ball through the hole going the other way. Riley will stop at second. And the Braves have something cooking here in the 4th. Runners on with 1 out. Here's the big bear, Marcell Ozuna. That's down the line. The Braves going the other way. That'll score Riley. Ozzie to third, and he will stay put as the throw gets in quickly from Bethencourt. But the Braves get on the board thanks to the 4th RBI double from Marcell Ozuna. Going down the line, opposite way too. That's pretty fun. You don't really expect that from a guy like Ozuna. It's nice to see. Play the whole field, right? Sean Murphy up the middle. Base hit as it gets past the shortstop, and that'll score 1. Ozuna will stop at third, and it's 2-0 Atlanta. Thanks to some 1-out base hits from Ozuna and Sean Murphy. So Garrett was looking pretty good. 4 strikeouts through 4, but the Braves are able to get the offense going here in the bottom of the 4th. Let's see what Orlando Arcia can do. That's ripped hard, but foul. These batters really going the other way against Garrett. There's a strike. Good pitch at the knees, and that's strike 3. Sometimes I forget I'm playing quick counts. That's 7th strikeout. So I said 4 earlier, but no, it was 6. So it's hard to read the font sometimes. They changed it, which I'm appreciative of, but it's really hard to read. 1 and 2 to TJ Friedl, 353 average with runners on base. He could give the Braves a 3-0 lead with a base hit right here. Fouled off. So, again, lots going on for me. You see the Rockies there down there, top wildcard team. That's pretty cool. They went on like an 8-game winning streak here. And Charlie Blackmon is having himself a nice year. Friedl strikes out for over 8 strikeouts through 4 for Braxton Garrett, but he does give up 2 runs. And the Braves have a 2-0 lead onto the 6th. 9-1-2. And there is a base hit. And I believe that is the first hit, as Chris Sale was working on a no-hitter through 5. So Fortes breaks up the no-no. And the Marlins get in the hit column there. So Sale was looking good. Had given up a few walks, but no hits so far until now.
That's Bolton.
Lineup card's going to flip over to John Birdie. 2-1. Hit towards the gap. Harris on the run, makes the running catch. That range in Michael Harris's defense, that really helps us. He roams center like it's no problem. And that's a good first out. Here's Tim Anderson. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man, I don't think Sale's going to throw you a ball. Got him with the nasty slider. What is Tim Anderson swinging at? Who knows? But Sale picks up another strikeout as he has looked excellent tonight through 5 2/3. Let's see if he can get the final out and throw 6 quality innings here for us. Here is Luis Arise.
Ball, that's out.
Takes a slider outside, 2-2. Arise fouling off every pitch he sees. We'll do it again, 2-2.
We got full count.
Good take, Jazz Chisholm on deck. Hit to right, Acuna ranging over to his left, throws up the glove in foul ground, makes the catch. Sale 6 one-hit innings. And the Braves have a 2-0 lead here on the into the 7th. Money Mike up. Marlins deep in their bullpen. And he hits it the other way. Here comes the runner from third, trying to make it a 3-0 game. And he would have been out if the throw was any good, but TJ Friedel able to score. Money Mike with the RBI single, and the Braves have a 3-0 lead. We go to the 8th. Raisel Iglesias comes in. You guys see that ERA at 5.4. Batters are crushing it against him in 7 games. So, you know, kind of trying to see if he can get us a good inning. But that's not going to help. Runner on first is going to score with ease, as that is off the wall. And the Marlins are on the board here. It's 3-1. 2 outs, too. So a 2-out double for John Birdie. That's hit up the mill. Arcia dives, can't make the play. Birdie will score, and it's a 1-run game. So Iglesias not looking so hot. He might have to see a less intensive of a roll. Olsen to right center, or left center. I can't do directions. And that'll be into the seats. Matt Olsen continues his MVP start to the season with his 12th home run. And he gives the Braves a little bit of insurance. And they have a 4-2 lead as TJ Friedel and the boys are excited about that. Solo shot off of Olsen. I simulated this game because not this game, but this until like the start of June. Because I originally was going to do that as Ozzy crushes one. That one is no doubt. And it is gone. Ozzy with a clutch bombsy. And it is, I believe, at 6-2. 5th home run of the year for Ozzy. 110 miles off the bat. Yes, 2-run shot. Anyways, I simulated all the way to June. And Matt Olsen was hitting 404. So maybe he can keep up that pace. He's playing excellent baseball here in April. Not really translating over to real life. But the Braves get the win. Chris Sale gets his second W. Garrett goes to 0-4. So we go to game 2. Game 2 is going to be Bryce Elder versus Edward Cabrera. And honestly, even though we have a pretty solid offense, I don't have much faith in Bryce Elder. So I feel like this game could really go either way. But we shall see. Marlins are now 10 games under 500. Here you see Elder's stats. 4.74 ERA. 1-1 over 4 starts, 19 innings pitched. Whip above 1.5. 8% walk rate. 15 strikeouts. 70% strikeout rate. Which, I'm going to be honest, I don't know if those are good. I mean, the walk rates probably should be lower. But whatever, I don't know. I'm not really a stats guy. Or gal, I guess. So anyways, this is the classic Marlins lineup we looked at before we started these games. Jazz Chisholm leading it off. And he's got a 1-2 count. You're going to see a lot of sinkers from Bryce Elder. And one thing I thought about, just for funsies, is to see, you know, maybe we want to just kind of do what the Braves do in real life, because Ozzy can't make the play from Chisholm to reach. And kind of just let some other people pitch that 5th spot. But for now, it's Bryce Elder's. It's the 4th spot. But it's Bryce Elder's for now. And the Marlins are going to get off to the races here. Jazz Chisholm is going to score with ease. And it is 1-0 Miami. So Chisholm got it on base. Brian De La Cruz with a double.
The second baseman.
Not ideal.
Orion.
One and 1 to Luis Ariz. That's going to find some outfield grass. And the runner will hold at third. So Bryce Elder in a bit of a jam here to start the ball game. Single, double, single. But, you know, that's the game you play, throwing sinkers. I'm in agreement with that fan. Let's turn 2. Jake Berger. Fouled it off. 1-2 once more.
2 balls.
Didn't get him to chase the slider. Classic strikeout pitch. 2-2. Fouled off yet again. Elder at 16 pitches. Still nobody out.
Down to 3-2.
And he is in danger of walking. And he got him! Berger, what you doing? That was ball 4, but he got him to swing and miss, and now Josh Bell, who killed us when we were out in Miami. But that's hit right to Olsen. He's going to flip to Arcia, and that's going to get us out of the inning. So the Marlins do get on the board first. As we look at Edward Cabrera's stats, he, like Braxton Garrett, has yet to record his first win. Has a few more strikeouts than Garrett. But that ERA, 7.5, not amazing. Averaging about 4 2/3 innings a start. On to the third. 1 out. De La Cruz just continues to rake. 2 for 2 with 2 doubles. Okay, see, this is where the audio kind of turned over. And you know what? I think it's better because it's a little softer, but the crowd isn't overwhelming either. So maybe I fixed it? I don't really know. And that's a base hit, and the Marlins take a 3-0 lead. Luis Ariz comes through. So, through 3, they lead. We need to get something going here against Edward Cabrera. What do you guys think? Do you like this quieter game volume? I know my mic isn't the best either. Really, none of my stuff is the best, but I think the quieter volume for the game really helps. Ozzy to right field. Right fielder at the wall, leaps, it's off the bricks. So Ozzy just missed his 2nd home run in consecutive days, but he'll settle for a leadoff double. So let's see what they can do with this leadoff double. To right fielder on his horse, makes the running grab. Ozzy will tag. So 1 out, runner at 3rd. Not a good throw by whoever is out there in right. I don't know who's out there, but they did a bad job. Let's capitalize on this. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He was hit by a pitch his first time up, average sitting at 256. So he's not having the MVP caliber season that he was, or that he is having in real life. Instead, he's just kind of playing middle of the road, but not, not terrible. Change up there in the knees, and it's 2-2 for the Big Bear. 1 out, runner 90 feet. Let's see what they can do. Fouled off. Oh, Sell through fires 7 one-hit innings. I didn't know that. I guess that probably, if I would have looked, y'all probably were like, Rebecca, it was the 7th, not the 6th. Marcell goes the other way, and that's going to bring in a run, and we are on the board. And he slides into 2nd with an RBI double. Forrest Wall's getting the start for Money Mike tonight. Here comes Ozuna. The throw home is a good one, but he is safe. Marcell Ozuna gets ahead of the throw, and we are now at a 1-run game in the 9th. Forrest Wall's going to take first on a hit by pitch. Now we have, we're going to bring him into pinch run, but we'll have Orlando Arcia coming in to hit. Sorry, Mike, you got to work today. You thought it was a day off. You were wrong. Arcia takes a ball, 2-1. And this is Tanner Scott. 2-2, I'm sorry. Tanner Scott trying to get the save. His 4th save for the Marlins. He's converted 3 of 3. Full count. TJ Friedel on deck. Friedel has really cooled off since the first couple of weeks of the season. Harris on the run, and that's ball 4 as the fastball misses high. Here come the Braves with runners on to first and second with nobody out. Friedel batting leadoff tonight. 0 for 3, facing the lefty. Good slider from Scott, 1 and 2. He does hit .333 with runners on, so maybe something good can happen, but that ball's going to get away. The runners will move up, and they are safe. So that was made me a little nervous, but you know what? You got to be aggressive sometimes. I stand by being an aggressive base runner. It's April. This game really doesn't mean anything. It'd be nice to win, and the Braves are good at coming back here. To left, here comes... Nope, Harris will stay, so I just talked about being aggressive, and then I didn't take a chance, but, you know, I didn't think that was hit too hard. Plus, with Ronald Acuna, you know, might as well, you can't ground out into a double play, so you might as well just see if Ronald can bring both runs home, but they're going to walk him. I guess that's to be expected. All right, well, Matt Olson. I mean, who would you rather face, Acuna or Olson? And I guess the Marlins like the lefty-lefty matchup. Matt Olson is 2 for 3, so he's no easy out. But the force play is on at any base. 3 and 2, nowhere to put him. Or 3 and 1, I'm sorry. 2 and 1. Dang, I got so excited. Still, 2 and 1, nowhere to put him. Ground ball to first, on to second for 1. And Olson can't beat it out, and the Marlins play works out to perfection as they get the game-ending double play. So, pretty uneventful game, too, but we still lose it 3-2, and I believe that means Edward Cabrera gets his first win of the season. No, he doesn't, actually. Sixto Sanchez came in and pitched a few innings, but Tanner Scott gets his 4th save, and Bryce Elder gets the loss. So, we go to Game 3, trying to win the series. And, of course, as you guys know, I love to get feedback, so let me know what you think of having 3 games in one, kind of like a highlight reel style video. I like it. It allows me to continue to do what I wanted to do with this franchise, which is play every game, but also make content. I know it may not be as in-depth because, you know, we won't even get probably through one season, but I just think it's good content. But you guys... You can tell me if I'm wrong. Here's Charlie Morton. Old Uncle Charlie's been around for a while. 2-0, 4 starts. ERA at 3.24. Can't ask for anything better than that from the 40-year-old. But the Braves just keep bringing back. And we will face the Marlins ace, Yuri Perez. And let me tell y'all, now, I could sit here and tell you that I played this game. I played all 3 of these games in one sitting. And by the 3rd game, I was just like, my eyeballs hurt. I'm tired. Please end already. But also, his stuff is filthy. I mean, he is a top pitcher. You know, he had a great rookie season. So, a little bit of both. But, he got 9 strikeouts. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you that right now because I didn't put any of them in the video, I don't think. So, here we go. Bottom 2. 1-0 Marlins already. Just like last night, they jumped to an early lead. Austin Riley goes up the middle, and he will have, excuse me, a leadoff base hit. But yes, Yuri Perez looked pretty good. Here's Ozzy. Also, I feel like that is not what Yuri Perez looks like in real life, but what do I know? I'm blind, so. Twins win 7th straight game. Twins and the Rockies, they have had hot starts, and they will be interesting to keep up with. 1-2. I can lay off the fastball. Change up, breaking pitches, not so much, but I can lay off a fastball. Fouled off. Corey Seager gets 5 more RBIs. Charlie Blackmon to 18-game hit streak. Ozzy, left field, and gone in a hurry. As you guys like, God, I cannot talk. As I like to say, Ozzy with his 6th homer of the year, a 2-run bombsy, and the Braves leapfrog over the Marlins in the 2nd inning, 2-1. Oh, I guess the Marlins decided they just didn't want to be here today as they teleport away from their dugout. Brian De La Cruz have a series. Solo shot to left field, left center. 4th of the year. And the Marlins tied up with 1 swing. De La Cruz. I feel like he could be pretty good. He seems like a guy, if he put it all together, he'd be pretty decent. But, you know, I don't know much about the Marlins. I just know they sell off everybody, you know. Jesus Sanchez, we had him in the Mariners series for a little bit, and he's going to hit a home run to straightaway center field into the fountain out there in the batter's eye. He never really did much of that for us in Seattle, and he doesn't really do much of that in this series either, as that's only his 2nd home run. But a home run's a home run, and the Marlins take a 3-2 lead. So the ball is flying for Miami. On to the 5th. Jazz Chisholm. You like Jazz? Well, he certainly does, as he singles to right field for a base hit. A lot of base runners for Miami, and a lot to show for it, too, as they have a 3-2 lead. 94 pitches for Charlie Morton. And here's De La Cruz. 1 for 2. Down the line. Foul. There's a strikeout. Sit back down, Brian. 5th. Well, I think that's a 5th. 5th strikeout for Charlie Morton. Probably not his 8th. That's going to be foul. Ugh. Braves got lucky there. Arise is going to hit that to left field. That's going to fall in front of Forrest Wall, who's getting yet another start. And the Marlins have base runners on 1st and 2nd. 1 man down. Morton kind of getting tired as he has 103 pitches. Birdie to right. Acuna's there. Will Chisholm tag? Nope, stays put. So Morton is 1 out away from getting out of this jam and keeping the deficit at 1. But it's big, mighty Josh Bell. He can do damage. And we hit weakly. Foul. Man, the Marlins are getting unlucky. Some of those could just roll fair if they wanted to. That's going to be fair, and that's going to get past Forrest Wall and rattle off against the wall, and that will give the Marlins a 5-2 lead. 2-run double for Bell, and that's only his 6th. But the Marlins have opened the floodgates a little bit, as it is 5-2. I mean, that's not really like a blowout, but you know, it is a little concerning. Getting some guys up at the pin. Just trying to get Morton through 5. I guess like in real life, Charlie Morton does tend to have starts where he just doesn't do so hot. Hit to 2nd, and that'll do it. So the Marlins make it 5-2. On to the 7th. We have done nothing since the 2nd inning against Yuri Perez and the Marlins. And Jazz Chisholm Jr., he goes to left field, and he has himself a home run. The 3rd Marlins home run of the day, and it's the 5th for Jazz, and I don't really need to watch him do whatever the heck it is he's doing around the bases. But this one off Tyler Matzik, and the Marlins make it 6-2. Brian De La Cruz comes in. Fouls it off, 1-2. He's had a few doubles this series, a home run. Now he's going to hit a weak ground ball to short. Fletcher there, throws first, 1 out.
Nope, that's inside. Ball
2-1, or no, sorry, that's a walk for Arise. Let's bring somebody else in. Matzik ain't got it. Dylan Lee, have a shot at it, bud. 6 games for Dylan. And he gets birdie behind in the count, 1-2. Where did that one miss? I don't know. 2-2. Fouled off. Fouled off yet again. Hit to right center field and gone. 4th homer of the game for the Marlins. And I think this one's getting towards the point where it's unreachable. I'm sorry, Jake Berger hit that one, not Josh Birdie. But anyways, it is 8-2 Miami. And a game to forget. On to the 9th. Jesus Sanchez looking to get in on the fun. Pin Murphy's out. Sanchez. Again. Another home run. His 2nd of the day. And that's home run number 3. Home run number 5 in total. 3 for Sanchez on the season. And the 2nd one in this game. And he puts the finishing blow on the Braves. 10-2. And the Marlins are going to take 2 out of 3 here in Atlanta. So not ideal, but it is what it is. Yuri Perez, like I said, had 9 strikeouts, so you know, you can't do much if you can't make contact. So we will look to come back against the Guardians and take a series against them before heading on the road to finish out the month of April in Seattle. 5 home runs for Miami in total. And there you see what? Oh, Trevor Rogers got the win. So Yuri Perez didn't go very, very long into the game, but he did have 9 strikeouts in the little time that he did pitch. So anyways, like I said, next time we go to Cleveland, or Cleveland comes to us, and that will be that. So if you guys liked what you saw, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as I post videos about as often as I can. Trying to get back into the swing of things, but like I always say, as often as I can. Life is busy. Planning a wedding, doing all sorts of stuff. Sometimes I just don't really have time, but I'm trying to make time because I love this hobby. So anyways, that'll do it for me. If you like what you saw, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I will catch you guys next time for more MLB The Show on YouTube. Maybe even X Defiant, who knows, but probably just sticking to MLB The Show for now. Please leave your feedback in the comments. Let me know what you thought of this format, as again, it kind of helps me stick to what I wanted to do with this franchise as a whole, playing every game, enjoying the ride. And yeah, that'll do it. I'll catch you guys next time. Take care and have a great rest of y'all's day.